What is up, guys? It's been a while since I did an update on this, and I heard you, and I didn't forget about it. I just got a lot of projects going on, so I'm going to do a little bit of an update here. This is the Adventure Force RC that I'm converting from toy grade to hobby grade. So let me get you turned around here, and let me show you what some of the options and stuff are that we have currently picked out, and we'll kind of go over here. Okay, so there she is, all tore down. So this is the receiver, ESC, everything combo. I think it even controls, yeah, it even controls the steering, this is the steering motor. So this came off of here, and basically what it does is it operates this gear, which as you can see goes left to right. That's crap. We're getting rid of that. Might have to cut and chop and all this jazz here, but I got a 3D printer, so it doesn't really matter. I will figure something out for that. That's going to be the hard part. The easier part is going to be this motor here. So this is our drive motor, and I happen to have a brushless one that came out of this little guy down here, which is, anybody that watches the channel knows it's one of my favorite trucks. That is a Hey Boxing 18859A or something. Now, this one here I was replacing anyway. I got it in the ocean. As you can see, it's got some crud and stuff in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull it apart by that little tab right there, and I'm going to give it a good cleaning here, see if maybe we can gnaw it out a little bit. This is mainly just a proof of concept, see if things will work. If it does work and I like the setup, I'll just buy another one of these. They're only like 20 bucks. But I want to see if, you know, what I have will actually work first. So here's everything tore apart. For those that didn't see it before, there's my bag of screws. And this is your, I guess for lack of better words, transmission or whatever. But it's really not. It's more like a gearbox kind of transfer case ish. It's kind of hard to classify these cheap plastic things here, so we'll just kind of go with that right there. And I've already test fitted the motor here. It does fit in there, so let me just show you what I'm talking about. It fits in there nice and snug, as you can see. That's going to be a nice fit. And I do have some mounting screws on the other side, which I believe I can get them to line up on. I have to come up with a pinion gear, which maybe I can get that guy off, maybe not. I mean, the shaft is a different size, as you can see, so I might not be able to use that one, and that's okay. I'm sure I could find a pinion gear that'll work. I've got tons of them laying around here. The bigger issue for the ESC portion is going to be where this sits. See how this kind of like closes everything off? There's not really where for the ESC to go, so it needs to be somewhere in this location. I may end up having to put extender motor wires on here or something, bring it out to maybe fit inside here or something along those lines, because it's got to have some sort of a area where it can fit. And I'm not too worried about putting these little guys back on here. If I have to cut one of them out or something, that's cool. I don't care. We'll figure something out for that. But that's kind of where we're at right now, guys. It's going to be an easier process once I figure out how I'm going to do the servo right here, because I have a couple little Emaxes. Let me get the little servo out here and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Alright, so this is an Emax style servo, and what I mean by style is I'm not sure that this is the actual Emax one. The sticker had come off of here, if it even had one on there. I'm trying to figure that out now, and I don't remember. Didn't really have any identifying markings on it. It is a 3-wire servo. So anyway, what my idea would be is to place it somewhere in there, like probably like that. And I'll have a big servo horn or something come up here, or maybe I'll just place it right here, and then when the horn gets actuated, one side I go this way and then that way. I would have to limit the travel, obviously, but for something this small with a low kilogram torque and stuff, I don't think it's going to be a problem, which is why I'm thinking about using this. And as you can see, there's only 2 mounting holes, so it's pretty easy to mount this somewhere. I can tear apart all this crap inside here, shave it down, drill some holes, 3D print a mount if I really want to, which I'll probably just drill a couple holes and put some long screws in there just to see if it works. Kind of go from there. And basically I'm going to be taking out all the crap on the bottom there, that little screw thingy here, right here, that controls your left and right. It's kind of like your adjustment. I'm debating on whether I want to leave the on and off switch in there. I don't know. I do want to use the lithium ion battery, at least for a minute, because I already have it anyway, and it's got a nice connection in there, and this is a brand new battery. It's basically a 12,000 milliamp battery. So this is probably like a 1S. I don't know. Yeah, I'd think this is like a 1S type battery. I don't really know. Honestly, I'm not really good with that electric stuff, but that's what it seems like to me. From all the other batteries that I have here that I've looked at, that's what it seems like to me. And I think it's going to be enough power for this guy here and to push this guy here. So if it's not, we'll get rid of all that and we'll put in a 2-cell. I do have a couple of those. Let me show you what I got there. Alright, so this is what I have in my WL Toys. It's a 7.4 1000 milliamp LiPo. And this is basically a 25C 1, I believe it's a 1-cell. No, it's a 2-cell. You can see by the connector here. So it's a 2S pack. So basically this is very similar. 7.4 volts, 1200 milliamp hours. 7.4 volts, 1000 milliamp hours, 7.4 watts. This has 8.8 watts. So it's a very comparable type of setup. So that's why I want to use this here. So we're going to try to use it first just to see what happens. If not, we'll throw something like this guy in here. I have a couple of these batteries. I really like them. For these small setups, they run really well. And as you can see here, this is my WL Toys. I have a nice quick run system in here. Same size of motor here. It comes in a combo. I think they're like $30-something, $50, whatever. If we get to that point on this car here, you know, I can always upgrade this thing. But I want to do a proof of concept first and make sure everything works before I even get to that point. Because a lot of times these plastics are cheap. And basically when you put something like brushless in there, you're going to start tearing up other things. So I just want to see if we can get it moving with a better system and have a better experience for a reasonable cost. So there you have it. There's a little update on this guy here. It's going to be a little bit still here. Like I said, I'm working on the servo portion of it. I need to try to figure that out. Time is kind of at a premium right now with work and stuff like that, so might be a little bit. Like I said, I got to get a couple projects done that I'm currently working on, like this one here. I've started on that one down there, and I also have my X-Max, so it's going to be a little minute before I get back to this here, but I'll try to put it ahead of some other things here once I figure out what the servo is going to be doing here. So thanks everybody for watching. I really appreciate it here, and sorry this is just an update here, but as you can see, I've got a lot going on. Just tons of projects that I've got going on here, plus I got new builds. I've got stuff to do with WL Toys back there. I've got brushless system go down, and the big Kraken setup that I call it. It's really an HPI Baja. I mean, I've got so much things that I'm working on right now, so bear with me here. We will get back to this one here, and I'll try to do little updates here and there as time allows, and we'll kind of go from there. So once again, I appreciate everybody watching. Thanks for following this little project here. It's kind of fun getting into this here, so I want to do more of this type of stuff here, and like I said, as time allows. So let me get through some of the other projects here, and I've already got a robot up there that I want to kind of tinker around with as well. Haven't gotten to that yet, so but I will. So I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you, and see you on the next one.